Hey guys, what's going on? James here, and in this video today, we're going to be talking about Tampa Bay Buccaneers legend, Lavonte David. And it's the question that's as old as time. Look, Lavonte David is 35 and a half years old, okay? By the end of this upcoming season, he'll be 36. Is this his last season as a Tampa Bay Buccaneer? I don't know, man. I mean, the dude just keeps on playing. But I really did think that last season was it for Lavonte David. Not because necessarily his play dipped in a lot of ways. I do want to take a quick look at that. So in terms of his overall defensive grade this past year, according to Pro Football Focus, it was a 67.9, which was, average, or a little bit above average, I should say. It is above average. It's still a solid grade, but it is important to note that that's the third worst defensive grade he has had in his entire career, right? Now, in terms of run defense, he had a 77.6 overall run defense grade last year. That was actually the second best of his career. So Lavonte David can still stop the run like nobody's business. That tackling grade's really rough, right? I mean, really rough. In fact, far and away was the worst tackling grade of Lavonte David's career last year. The second worst being all the way back in 2016, guys. So that's a little concerning. The pass rush grade, honestly, that's not a big concern of mine. I don't care that Lavonte David is going to be rushing the passer, but then you look at that coverage grade as well. 56.9 right next to my face. That was also the worst coverage grade of Lavonte David's career this past season. I'm curious to see how many missed tackles he had this past season, just to see if it was up there. He had 22 missed tackles last year, guys. That was number one. It's the most missed tackles he has had, I mean, shockingly, since 2015, 2014, right? And the percentage is also the highest in his career. So Lavonte David did have a down year last year. We saw him struggle a good bit. And keep in mind, he was also playing the second most snaps in his career in a season with 1,149. He's had a lot of usage the past 3 years, playing over 1,000 snaps, almost 1,100 snaps, all of the past 3 years, right? And really, that 2022 was phenomenal. 2023, he took a step back. 2024 took another step back, right? A big step back. Okay, are we seeing Father Time get to Lavonte David at the age of 35, 36 years old? I think it's a very, very legitimate question. And look, the Buccaneers, they still need Lavonte David because they don't have a pure succession plan. It was supposed to be Devin White, but he's not here anymore. You have Servassier Dennis, who is like, hey, we like this guy, but ultimately you don't know yet. You have Anthony Walker, you have Deion Jones, where it's like, hey, we like these guys, but also they're 30 plus years old. They're on expiring contracts. The only guy under contract in this linebacker room right now after this upcoming season is Servassier Dennis. The Bucs have not added to this room besides bringing in a couple of, in my opinion, Band-Aid type of options, okay? And it just goes to show how heavily they still rely on David, right? But you're seeing, and it kills me to say this. It does. It really does. But last year you saw some decline. I mean, look, some people might not always die. And I remember, do you guys, and Lavonte still got some juice in him. Do you guys remember the crazy play he had in the playoff game where he literally tracked Jaden Daniels all the way to the sideline on a play? Like, that's the type of stuff that only a guy like Lavonte David can do, right? But I mean, I am going to dip into these PFF numbers and say, hey, there's some evidence here that is worrying, right? Where you do say, hey, it may be time. And again, like, that kills me. It does, because Lavonte David, he's going to be in the Ring of Honor. He will be in the Hall of Fame. I think he will get in there one day. I think that grading, or the voters will one day get him in. I think he's a shoo-in for the Ring of Honor, right? But everybody has to retire eventually. And this might have to be it for David. Not just because it's like, hey, he's getting up there in age, but now we're starting to see that play decline a little bit, right? And that is concerning. If this trend continues, this 2024, where it's like, hey, he's missing a lot of tackles. He's, not that great in coverage anymore. He's slipping as an overall defender. It's going to become more and more clear, more and more apparent that it's got to be time for him to hang him up. So, what do you guys think about this? Let me know your thoughts and opinions. I'm not trying to trash Lavonte David. I'm just trying to be objective and fair in my analysis, guys. So I'd love to get your guys' thoughts and opinions about this down in the comment section below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Hope y'all enjoyed. As always, guys, I'll see you all in the next video or the next live stream. But until then, and as always, guys, goodbye for now, and go Bucs.